Hey guys, Estelle back here bringing you a video of Modern Warfare 3 on out something or other, or I don't even know. I've come to the conclusion with this game. This is a commentary that's a little bit of a gripe commentary. I can say right now, playing Battlefield 3 in this game pretty extensively, I am more of a Battlefield 3 fan than a Modern Warfare 3. I think the overall game is a lot better in Battlefield 3 than in Modern Warfare 3. However, I do believe that Modern Warfare 3, or should I say Activision and company, do a much better job of supporting their game than what Battlefield 3 has done. Case in point, Battlefield 3 released a monster patch a couple days ago, and I want to do a video on that to talk about a couple of things. That's pretty much their first one, at least for us to download. They've claimed that they've done a lot of things with their servers and tried to fix things, that kind of stuff, but that's more on their end. But towards us, we just got a big first patch. However, with Modern Warfare 3, we've been getting patches, a little smaller, but definitely smaller patches. Not a whole lot of big fixes like Battlefield 3 did, but patches pretty much ever since its release. You know, fixing this bug, fixing that, fixing all this other stuff. So support-wise, I think Activision is doing a little bit better job than what Battlefield 3 is, because we've been waiting a long time for that Battlefield 3 patch, and we just got it, and the game's been out for what, over a month now. So let's get to my gripe about this game. There are two perks in this game that make me scratch my head. I completely think is cheap, I should say, but I don't blame the people that use them. And my two perks are Blind Eye and Assassin. First perk is Blind Eye, which is a tier 1 perk. This perk allows the player to be undetectable by air support and sentries. This means that a user will not be actively shot at or pursued by anonymous air support like the attack helicopter. This perk also makes it so that the user does not glow, nor are they highlighted by a red box in the thermal vision of a player-controlled items like the Predator missiles or remote sentries. Blind Eye Pro cuts the time it takes for launchers to lock on in half, and it also increases the damage that the user's bullets do to air support, making it the perfect anti-aircraft stealth custom class. However, Blind Eye Pro does not affect the Javelin ground lock ability. And Assassin is a tier 2 perk. The perk makes the player undetectable by UAV recon, advanced UAV, portable radars, thermal scopes, and heartbeat sensors. Assassin Pro makes the player immune to counter UAV, EMPs, in addition to preventing the red crosshairs and player name from being displayed when an enemy aims at the target. Assassin does not protect the player from being tagged by a recon or recon drone. Now, what I'm finding more and more when I see other people's loadout and stuff, with their perk selection, is that they run both Blind Eye and Assassin together. Tier 1 Blind Eye, Tier 2 Assassin, followed up by usually Dead Silence as your Tier 3 perk. That, to me, is pretty much the cheapest perk selection you can come up with. Excuse me. I am a big map whore. I use the map excessively, and like I've always said, it's gotten me into trouble a few times. And then I design my kill streak selection around that. I figure a lot of people use the map just as much as I do, and if I can take that map away from them or put them on my map, that's fair. And now that everybody's running these Blind Eye and Assassin classes, they can't. Here's me camping a little bit. They can't. You know, that whole idea is thrown out the window. I'm getting a little gripey, and honestly, I did a couple of takes on this, and it just sounded too bitchy to me. So I'm going to try to tone this down a little bit, and I apologize if I come across as just griping about this game. But I have some frustrations about it, like a lot of people do. Now, back in July of this year, 2011, eurogamer.com came out with an article called MW3 Multiplayer Inspired by COD 4. the author of this article got an opportunity, or at least read tweets or whatever, from Robert Bowling, who we all know who he is. And I'm going to quote a few things, and then we're going to talk about it. From this July 2011 article, Robert Bowling was quoted as saying, "This game, Modern Warfare 3, simplifies it so that the less skilled player has less to think about." We'll talk about that. Here's another one. "The overarching goal is to get back to a faster gun-on-gun battles." All right. I feel like it's... let's see here. He said here, "And it also focused on the gun-on-gun gameplay, especially in Modern Warfare 3. I feel like it's something we nailed in COD 4. We moved away from it a little bit with MW2, relying heavily on air support, kill streaks, and perks, and stuff like that." That's what he said. That is pretty arguable. Here's another one. "Modern Warfare 3 is building up from that COD." What? How did he? Wow. Very much. Modern Warfare 3 very much is building up from that COD 4 mentality and gun-and-gun, fast-paced infantry gameplay. Pretty much what he stated earlier. "Air support will be downplayed in Modern Warfare 3 too." Now we fast forward to now, which is in December. The game has already come out. Already had a couple of patches. People have gotten pretty involved with it. A lot of people are prestiging. How do we feel about that? Did we think that that's true? I don't. I really don't. You know, they downsized the mats, claimed that camping is less of an issue now. Okay. And I think they did as much as they could from a map design to stop camping. Okay. There wasn't a whole lot they could have done in the first place, and they did what all they could do to it. Now it's just, you know, you can't stop somebody from sitting behind a barrel waiting for someone to come up. So, yes, they did do that. Map size is smaller, supposed to encourage a lot more fast-paced game. Yes, they did that. But kill streaks has become immensely overpowering, and it has forced people to use perks that are immensely influential in the match. Completely influential in the match. More influential than probably most of the other perks in the game, with Blind Eye and Assassin. People are forced to run these classes so they can have a fighting chance against these air support. You have Predator missiles, the Reaper drone, the Recon drone, and that personal damn little bird thing that follows you, or whatever the hell that thing's called. Along with your Pavlo is still there, which I consider one of the most OP perks available. I mean, the thing takes like 3 Stinger missiles, or at least I think it's what it is, 3 Stinger missiles, and then you just let it go up and do its thing. Cause that's what I'm a big fan of, those type of perks. I don't like getting in Reaper drones. I use the Reaper drone because I've never been in one yet, so I got the chance to do it. I don't like I guess I like the Predator missile because it's only lasts for like 5 seconds. I don't like the Osprey. I don't like the AC-130 because I like kill streaks that I can just click a button and then it does its thing, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Pavlo, the UAVs, EMP, that kind of stuff. That's what I enjoy running, I suppose. So, and now they have those things in there. On top of that, what is that one that's called where you have the 5 helicopters that just overlay the entire thing as it flies over the top and shoots everybody that's you know, in its path. You know, perks just seem still overpowered, if not more so because of the quantity of them. It's I don't know. I understand what they were trying to do, but I thought they would have done a lot more things to try to really make it like COD 4. You know, why does the Osprey or a chopper gunner have to be in the game, or an AC-130 for that matter? For the amount of other things that you have in the game, why does those two still have to be in there? Or Pavlo? Why? You know, we've seen the Pavlo since MW2. Actually, I think it was in COD 4. Why does that still have to be there? If you're adding so many other more kill streaks to your kill streak selection, why can't we lose a couple of the old ones and make way for the new ones? So it's still, you know, you're not completely saturated by kill streaks like this game is. So you know, I want to really like this game, and I really want to play it more and more and more with friends and things like that. But a lot of my friends are frustrated with it. They don't want to play it anymore. They're turning to Battlefield 3, where yes, the game isn't perfect, but it seems to be a lot more fun than this. You're able to do a lot more things and be a little less frustrated in that game than in this game. Obviously, I don't want to say Battlefield 3 is not frustrating. Of course it is. It's very frustrating at certain times when you're getting you know, sniped by some douchebag in a window somewhere that won't fucking move and you can't get a beat on him. You know, yes, that's frustrating, but overall, it just seems like a better game. It really, really does. So that's my view on it, guys. I know it's a little bit of a gripe video, but I thought this was important to bring out the issues of this game, because people aren't really talking about the issues very much. Let's talk about it. You know, perks, two of the worst perks designed for the COD series is in this game, and the kill streaks are completely OP. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I'll check you out later.